Deinteractivity is going from a medium where the user has a direct influence on the character, such as a video game, and then transferring it into a non-interactive medium, such as a film.
They're brothers. They're plumbers.
Oh no! Not yet! Luigi!
They're on the trail of a kidnapped princess and a mystical meteorite.
As history has shown, video game adaptations don't always work. In fact, some are downright awful.
Incredible!
Even the highest rated adaptation only recently came out in 2018's Lara Croft. And even though it did well at the box office, the film only received a mediocre score of 51% on Rotten Tomato. A large portion of the success of Lara Croft is its reliance on the source material, yet the game itself is also narrative-based. While this particular adaptation has narrative to fall back on, what about adaptations that don't have pre-existing narrative, such as Lara Croft? Take Rampage, Battleship, or even Mario Brothers. All of these games have little to no narrative implication. The purpose for playing is to interact with the character. And in order to compensate for the lack of interaction that the film provides, the filmmakers are forced to inject narrative in the place of the interaction.
I rescued George when he was 2 years old. George never would have survived on his own.
In the past, this was the main way that Deinteractivity was implemented, i.e. from game to film adaptation. But in recent years, Deinteractivity has found new light and new platforms.
YouTube has a multitude of gamers playing a wide variety of different games. The viewer is simply watching the gamer play the game, taking the interactive component without injecting narrative. The viewer is still ingesting the original source material while not directly interacting with the game.
Glad that a lot of you are as well. It's definitely different. Nice little change of pace. Oh, you could almost do that. Hey, that was a good idea, wasn't it? I'm gonna get up top here. Maybe I can swing off this. No. That's too much. She can't make that, can she? There's no way.
In the end, the big struggle between video game adaptations is the fact that they are simply adaptations and are forced to make alterations to make the story or concept fit into their particular parameters. While platforms such as YouTube provide entertainment through watching others play a game, this in itself is relying on the original source material far more than any adaptation could feasibly achieve.
This is the big distinguishing factor between films and YouTube videos. While films such as Lara Croft, Deinteractivity works if you are still relying on the original source material for its interaction. There are many forms of Deinteractivity. The ones that find more success are the ones that find more success are the ones where the new medium relies on the original source material. Be through film like Lara Croft, it is still an adaptation.